the game talk about their stories.
I was gonna say somebody, but he ain't killing shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, but yeah, no, it depends. But it's crazy. Like I said, a year's coming. I'm like, fuck this shit. You know, they're now starting to open up stuff, and I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm even thinking, like, even on this vacation, how's it gonna look like in a resort? Eating, not even eating. Eating, I understand. I can see everybody with their mask. My thing is gonna be at the pool bar.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You think guys are gonna be with their masks?
No, they're gonna be with the scuba diving gears.
Yeah, like, you know, like, are guys really gonna swim with the mask or drown?
They're gonna have snorkeling gear at the
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be you, your fiance, and all the workers.
No, because my homegirl Caroline was there. She told me, "Yo, Lee, nobody out here wearing masks." She's like, "It's crazy." I'm like, "For real?" And I'm like, "That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the people.
You need waterproof masks to be in the pool.
That is true. That should be another invention.
Or like, you know, the fish bowl that you wear, like the scuba, like,
yeah,
one of those, and you walk around the pool with one of those. Start drinking. It's gonna be weird. I want to go out on vacation, but
that's what I'm like. I'm thinking, like, out the pool bar, like, how you gonna separate that?
This really you can't.
Yeah,
they're gonna have. You know how they have.
They're gonna have the glass.
Yeah.
Between each bar,
or the. You know how those benches are in the water.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna be. You could say
one
here,
stool. Yeah.
And the other, but then all of us, we just stand next to each other. Waiting for the drink. We don't care.
That's the thing is, once people drinking, they think they're invisible.
I know what the white people gonna say. I know exactly what they're gonna say.
And you know, I had to get COVID tested this Monday. I'm negative, but it's just crazy. Just crazy. And I think, as crazy as it sounds, my homegirl Caroline, who was out there, she told me she didn't have to get tested.
Oh.
She told me, yo, to go to Mexico, you don't have to get tested. It's to come back home, you get tested. Out there. Because the U.S. makes you get tested. So I don't know, your girls aren't get tested to go back to DR?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, going back to certain countries, they don't mind. It's just when you're coming to the U.S. is when they do it.
Going back to the pool situation.
Go for it, Papa.
Our white brothers, Caucasians, they're going to go, hey, we're in the pool, and chlorine kills coronavirus. Mm-hmm. So we don't need a mask in this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
So give us the frozen margarita, Pablo.
Yeah.
And give us the, I don't know, a shot they call wet titties or
tequila.
Give us the wet vagina shot.
Give me that tequila.
And
or blowjob or cum shots.
Amigo.
Whatever it's called.
One more cerveza, por favor.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be in the pool. Oh, we got the Clorox, Corona. It kills this and that. Yeah, it'll be fine. It will definitely be fine. Now, if you see people wearing masks, those are the ones you got to stay away from.
Nah.
Those are the ones you got to stay away from.
We had this conversation when COVID happened. If you have a mask, I feel more protected.
No, if you got a mask on, and you're the only one in the hotel with a mask on, I'm staying away from you. Because maybe
it's probably the smartest person.
No.
What about if they have a wrestling mask? La máscara luchador.
He probably said, hey,
That's what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy... If they have a Chicago Bears one over there, I'm going to buy it and just wear it in the pool.
Wear it in the pool.
I'm going to be like Super Dave.
You're going to be...
in the pool.
You're going to be Rey Mysterio with a Chicago mascara.
Like that. Or Yankees one. Definitely Yankees one. So I can represent New York. That's what I'm going to do. If they have those masks, I'm going to fucking buy one.
That's hilarious.
But nah, man, like, all this stuff is crazy, man. Like, even like, just like I said, everything opening up, or where, like, even wrestling. If wrestling happens in Madison Square Garden or something, let's say SummerSlam.
People are going to want to go quick.
Sure, they're going to want to go quick.
Real quick. Even
yesterday in the Knicks game, there was 25%, I think.
Oh, was
the Knicks versus the Warriors.
Was there people in the
seats? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was February 23rd. Oh, that's right. And so today's the hockey game.
So it's just crazy, man. So I wonder what's gonna happen with COVID as this thing is. But it seems that places are starting to open up, and places people wanted to go, like what is popular destinations. I'm sure like Vegas. Let's say even Atlantic City's probably gonna start maybe easing up their rules.
True.
And shit, but that's that on that shit. Let me finish this beer. Don't call me queer, bitch.
Oh my god, this beer! I'm still drinking this shit.
All right, so yeah, how to catch a crab is called how to catch a crab. I mean, how to catch a predator.
Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck is this. Narragansett. Yo, your cousin brings these weird ass beers. Man.
Yo.
And they've been here forever. He only drinks ciders. Why would he bring this?
I don't know. He must have took them from some other barbecue. I'll take them home and then bring them there. So don't show up empty-handed.
Fucking dude.
This is like beer that you go take to your sister's house.
Oh my god.
Yo, Mary, I'm bringing some craft beers to your house. I got a variety pack so you can get rid of the shitty ones.
Yo, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're like, yo,
I'm definitely gonna do that.
I bought this variety pack. There's all these cool beers.
Taking that shit to the barbecue.
Just leave it there. But yeah, man, a lot of shit is definitely changing. With this everything going on with this fucking world. We could get into sports if you want.
Woo-wee. Sports. All we had was the UFC, WWE Elimination Chambers, which was a pretty decent pay-per-view. And all we got now is basketball. We still don't know what's going on with a lot of the football and the quarterbacks. So far, was it last week? During our podcast? No, Wentz got traded after the podcast, right?
I don't know.
So I think Wentz got traded after the podcast. So I think it was either Thursday or Friday of last week. Lee wanted Carson. What's his name? Carson Wentz. Lee wanted him to go to Chicago.
Nah, I didn't.
I wanted him to go to Chicago.
What's it on me?
For him and Nick Foles could be friends again.
Shit, bring us that Super Bowl magic. I'll take it.
Yeah, I know. And move Trubisky to tight end. Because they're never going to let that guy go. But no, he got traded to the Colts for 2 picks. Not even first round picks. It's like a second round and a third round pick. Or 2 second round picks, and one of them could change to a first round pick depending if Carson Wentz takes 70% of the snaps, or it takes the Colts to the playoffs. Then that second round pick option turns into a first round pick. Some weird shit.
God damn.
But they got nowhere near what Matthew Stafford got, with that trade, because Matthew Stafford was like 3 first round picks or some shit like that. Or
who Detroit got? Plus they got Goff.
And they got the quarterback.
Yeah.
So they kept saying, just imagine what Deshaun Watson's thing is, but they still not trying to let him go. They still thinking of what's the other quarterback that might be switched around?
Terry, the one from the Panthers, Bridgewater. Yeah,
but that's if Texan takes that that package that the Panthers want to give him, but that's including the running back. San Francisco wants a quarterback. New England's looking for a quarterback. Who else? I know you guys, the Bears, are looking for a quarterback.
Bears are looking for a quarterback.
Miami's good right now, but if the Deshaun Watson package is there, they'll take that in a heartbeat. Who else needed a quarterback? Because they were saying so many quarterbacks going to be. Russell Wilson still bitching about where he's at. So football.
Yeah, I know with the Bears, they're talking about And I would hate to see it, but I wouldn't be surprised to get Sam Darnold from the Jets, which is worse Trubisky. They're talking about Derek Carr.
Well, Derek Carr, they think he's staying with the Raiders.
Yeah, they're talking about him. And I think another thing that I saw, I don't know if it's true, that if NFL switches to 17 games, I don't know if you know anything about this. They were saying, I saw something like a post that said if the Bears go to 17 games this season they playing, that the Raiders will probably be that 17, I guess, the calculations. So I don't know if you know anything about that or if that's something they're thinking about doing. Because I know they've talked about it before, like having 17 games in a season. But they will probably have, the players are like, if you're going to do that, like, get rid of some of the preseason. Okay. And I'm sure because of the way it worked last year, we didn't have preseason. Nope. The players ain't going to want to play preseason this year. So I don't know what's happening with preseason this year.
Well, they got hurt faster.
So we'll see like how that all plays out. But I think they were talking about something like 17, potential 17-game season. I know this year they stretched it out to the playoffs. I think it was eight teams?
Yeah.
So that's what allowed the Bears actually to make it to the playoffs. So that they're gonna probably keep that for this upcoming year. I think moving forward, because at least it allows more for them. The NFL gets to have more games on TV, better for them, and then for like us fans, we get to hope our teams make it in.
Yeah, definitely.
But so where NFL that's going, I thought like there'll be more movement once Wentz went. I thought like J.J. Watt will go. Because normally he's like a domino effect, but
he's still waiting.
We're still waiting. I heard Big Ben, like I think he may get moved or something like that. So that's still another topic or that the Steelers have to deal with. Football season, once April approaches is already going to be like draft time and then all that stuff will come and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, buddy.
But basketball's been going on. With basketball, the Knicks are doing like better than I expected. I think we're probably close to getting to the playoffs. Probably 6 seed, anywhere from 6 to 8. In regards to the seeds, I know that the good thing is like I saw yesterday's game. We're playing competitive. We were beating Golden State. Golden State like they took a big lead, but we actually came back a little bit. But we're playing competitive.
That's defense, bro.
Yeah, and then like Utah's, I didn't know how good they were. I think they're like the best team in NBA.
Yeah,
I think the Jazz.
I think they're right behind because I think the Lakers got the best record in the West. Yeah. They might be like 2 games behind them or whatever because it's the Utah Jazz, and then the Nuggets also are fucking.
Nah, the Jazz got the best record. They're 25-6.
Oh, so they went up because the Lakers had the best record at first.
Yeah, the Lakers are tied for the second place with the Clippers.
Okay.
Well, really, yeah, the Clippers got 1 game ahead of them. But yeah, these guys only lost 6 games, and it's like the Jazz don't really. Other than Spider, he's a great player,
and the Joker. Djokovic.
Yeah, but like other than that, they don't really have.
No, and then they got the kid that was a rookie last year. I forget his name. Junior. He's a junior. Is it Porter?
Yeah, Porter. Junior,
yeah. They're like the only that's like their top, the 3-headed monster. But it's like you said, it's nothing like fancy about them, but they're doing work. The same thing with the Nuggets. No, the Nuggets. Jazz have.
The Nuggets are like next to the Warriors. They ain't doing much.
The Nuggets are the one with Jokic, correct?
Yeah.
Jazz
got Spider. They got the Gobert, whatever's his name.
Oh, Rudy Gobert. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
No, so the Denver Nuggets have Jokic and that point guard that was doing work on the bubble last year.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the Canadian guy.
Yes.
But like I'm saying, the Jazz are 25-6, and you're like, where the fuck is that coming from? Like, how are they 25? Like, I was surprised how good of a record they have. And then on the Eastern side, the 76ers are 20. They're in the first place. Nets, they've been on fire. They've been beating a lot of good teams. I think they beat the Clippers. They beat the Lakers, I think.
They were on a 5-game West Coast trip, and they beat all